Okay, schmokey. Okay, here's drunk Dex. Okay, let's just talk about it right away. You know the way it is. Poison? Do we want to be toxic? Or do we want to be adventurous by doing the same thing as we do every game? Yes, okay. I may have had a little bit to drink. That doesn't mean I'm drunk. What I mean by that is I'm at like kind of the end of the day, you know. So I was drunk like 5 hours ago. Kind of persists for a while. Let's see what we do. Okay, I'm kind of hoping for some exciting encounters. Not really for what we find in the shop, because I think we've done most of that. Let's have some fun. Fun. You suck. You suck. Actually, you know what? I like the bone. Boning is always kind of good. You know, like, no matter what you do, no matter what you like to do, no matter what you dislike to do, boning, there's little that you can say against that, right? So I think that's fine. Easy triple is obviously what I'm talking about. And there we go. 59. Nothing in here, let's just go next. Do you win this? I mean, you scale up this book. Oh my god, and you hit a crit immediately. Is your crit high? Your crit is 15%, 10% of the start of the fight. And you just crit immediately. Okay. Well, I see how it is today. I see how it is today. Nice. Don't question how I tried to put that in there and it didn't really work, okay? Actually, now that I think about that sentence, I think that's a quite common problem. I don't think that's just me. Get it? Is it an anvil game? How many swords do we have? Do we actually genuinely have 0 swords? I need a sword. Any sword is fine. Okay, you know what? I'll sell that. We'll get a sword. Nice, that's a sword. See? Because money. That is a dagger. That is a sword. Can I do that? Perfect. Flawless. Sometimes you just have to take the path that the game has giveth. And today, the game has giveth the Forged Blades. Look at this. Beautiful cooldown. Amazing cooldown. Amazing build. Flawless build even, you may say. If you weren't drunk. Even if you're drunk though, shut up Dex, don't do this again. I don't know what's going on with that voice, you know, that always happens when certain things happen. Oh my god. We may actually win with this, because this attacks whenever another sword attacks, and we have the weakest swords in the game. Nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love you. Well, don't die. Don't die, okay? This is why I don't like putting these in, because they are so insane. Like, even the weakest one, which is this, is actually quite strong, but we have double triggers on the armor, so we should be fine. Like, I think we'll take down the armor, we'll win this game, but we get a ton of sword triggers. Right? Ooh, they actually have a lot of HP. No, but that's fine. How are we doing cooldown-wise? We need Lost Fragment. That doesn't really work. I mean, technically it works, but you know what? I'll just go for cooldown. Because there is cooldown. Do you see it? Did you see the cooldown? Yeah, same. Same. Okay. You know, any moment you want to give me an anvil, I'm like more than fine with that. Cool. Double trigger the anvil. Maybe that's not bad, because we don't seem to get any cooldown. That's way better than what we have. That's 4, and double trigger is 6. You know, it's a lot better. Okay. Beautiful. How are we doing? 2.1 seconds, not bad. So you're out, you're in. Nice. Ooh, that's actually a little bit more important than a double trigger. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Flawless. I mean, they do have debuffs, you know, but we get this to max cooldown. And next day, like, we lose this fight. Then we go down to 2 HP. Like, 1 HP. Take 2 HP. And then we get plus 2 HP. And then we stack this up like crazy. And after that, you'll see what happens when you challenge a drunk Dex. You'll see exactly what happens when I challenge a drunk Dex. You know? You understand me, bro? You understand me? Good. Good. We have an understanding. Watch this. Stop it. I don't care what happens right now. We get this. We get this. 2 HP. Easy peasy. What do we have? Nothing. What do we have? Nothing. Why do I have you? Wait, where did you come from? Oh, but you could just give me the anvil, you know? Ho-de-da-de-da-de-da. There we go. Ho-de-da-de-da-de-da. One more anvil. Ho-de-da-de-da-de-da. One more anvil. Dude. Like, but like, literally, you give me one more anvil. Like, I'm serious right now. Okay. That could be an anvil. You wanna challenge me, huh? That is an anvil. I can't. I need the anvil. I seriously need the anvil. No! I need to win this, please. There's no way we win this, right? I mean, we get a lot of armor, but of course we face the guy that, like, the only guy that builds poison. Like, why would you do that? You need to skyrocket, my friend. There's an alternative, okay? There's an alternative. That is so not the alternative. There's an alternative, which is, we just say we go full power, but not with everything. And we just hope, there we go. And we just hope, there we go. And we just hope the anvil triggers, perfect, there we go. And we just hope, perfect, there we go. No, I actually don't need you. We just hope the anvil triggers like stupid. Genuinely like stupid. Okay? Nice. Nice. That is the anvil. Almost. You almost saw it there, right? Nice. For the future. Nice for the future. Oh, where's my anvil? Beautiful. Look at this pathetic thing. Look at this. They were like, ooh, I saw the shield build. I'll go for the shield build, right? That is strong. I can do it. No, you're not Dex. You can't do it if you're not Dex. That's not how that works. Anvil. 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 Okay, that's also fine. Anvil. Okay, that's also fine. Anvil? Alter Schwede, ne, leck mir die Klöten. Das ist doch unglaublich, oder? Okay. There's an imposter in here. You. Anvil. Anvil. Give me the stupid anvil. But there's no way. But there's just no way. I don't believe that right now. There we go. Give me the anvil. Oh my god. Oh, easy win, easy money. Okay, we have so much burn, there's no way we lose this. Yeah, look at this. Why did I even sell the other sword? Why did I do that? Anvil. Okay. I don't think any one of these can actually contain the anvil. I mean, we have one chance for the anvil, which is this one chest. Okay. 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 Now you need to understand one thing. Sometimes in life, it's not about the wife, but about the balls that we had along the way. Actually, I want... How do we do this? That's too fast. Kill them slowly. But fast enough to not lose. So we see each other again, huh? How has it been? How has life been? How are we doing, by the way? You are done. You're done here. You're done here. You're done. I think we managed. There's one thing I shouldn't do. There's one thing I really shouldn't do. Which would be to ball out one win with just the anvil. And I really shouldn't do this. The game is over, by the way. If I just put in the stuff that we have right now, we won. It's game over. Okay? I just want to let you know, that we are all on the same page. This game is over. The game is easy. We won. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We don't need anything else. However, sometimes in life, you gotta, yeah, exactly, you gotta determine your manlyhood. Perfect. And this is what we'll do today. Our manlyhood. Perfect. I don't know why that's perfect, but nice enough. Perfect. Manlyhood is going defensive mode, obviously. What else would it be? Just for one fight. Ooh, I'll so regret this. Oh, I'll so regret this. Nice. Good. Multicast. Perfect. Oh, I'll not like this. I'll not like this. That's totally fine. I mean, listen, mate, you're trying your best, okay? I understand that. Sometimes in life, even if you try your best, Mr. Snorlax, it turns out, oops, it just wasn't enough. Because Dex has the manlyhood. The balls of steel. So I'm sorry. By the way, every single trigger is one forged blade. Every single trigger, we trigger 8 times a second. Just wanted to say that, in case you're wondering what's going on. Nice. Very nice. So what is the best build? Probably something like this. Yeah, I would say, honestly, I don't even want to think about it. Oh, we need a crit in there. You know what? Nice try. Nice try to distract me from what we want to do. Nice try. You almost got it. You almost did it. But at the end of the day, you realized it's Dex. It's good that you figured that out, Nice HP. Final fight. Big boss. What does Big Boss have? Retaliatory. Oh. Looks like a well put together build, Decent. It wasn't decent enough. Okishmoki. That's Okishmoki, by the way. In case you've wondered, what has Dex been talking about all the time? This is Okishmoki. All the secrets come out at the end of the day. The dude is going crazy. Oh yeah. Usually you want to have the start of combat effect in, that like the burn triggers multiple times. And one of these swords is out, I think it's this one that is bad. You know, because the other ones actually give bonuses. But maybe you can also take this one out and just go the debuff route. Beautiful game, though. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe. If not, also fine. See you next time.